I had to sit down with him and let him know that, we have guys that I've worked with for long, and they also have some qualities that we can use, and for him to kind of relax, because Sami Flex is like, a family man who is also like into the music industry of Ghana.
Get ready, brace up for spunky new exclusive right here on this channel with Pan-African content, editorials, TJ's Kitchen, music video dissection, interviews, live session, movie breakdown, music, and more right here on this channel.
Okay, it's a lovely Thursday right here on this channel. I am your host, Olua TJ, but you can refer to me as a Mecca. You must win and then for the green. As soon as you see me here, it means say something day on the radar of the Pan-African soil. All right, let's do due diligence to today's exclusive. Let's stay fixated on my country, Ghana, guys. There's been a lot going on the waves in my country in line with my artist. I love Shatta Wale, guys, and I want to expound on this news that has been going on about his manager. All right, Sami Flex. We all know Sami Flex, not a popular name to be mentioned here in the Pan-African space when we talk about or when we refer to Niger people, my Niger people. I salute you, my people. There's been a whole lot of news going on. Has Sami Flex been sacked as the manager of Shatta Wale? All right, has he been sacked? Or he has been reshuffled to a new position? Guys, I'm here to add, the real fact to the story and then lay it bare, all right? There was an interview from my niece, my sister's daughter in UK, in line with herself and Shatta Wale on her TikTok live session, all right? And they had a convo, all right? I'm crediting this video to Ohima Hannah, all right? Or Ohima Asante, that's her name, Ohima Asante. My niece, my sister, my biological sister, all right, on her TikTok live, guys, you can search for her and then also follow her, all right. She also bears the Pan-African spirit, all right. She had a convo, like I said, with Shatta Wale, and Shatta Wale cleared the air, whether he has sacked Sami Flex or he has reshuffled him to a new position, all right. When we come back, I have a lot to say, and then I'll leave the rest to you.
I give Sami Flex. I don't think any manager can take it. Because I feel he's taking care of security, he's taking care of bookings, he's taking care of PR, meetings and stuff. But I had to sit down with him and let him know that, we have guys that I've worked with for long, and, they also have some qualities that we can use, and for him to kind of relax, because, Sami Flex is like, a family man who is also like into the music industry of Ghana.
Yeah.
I call his Flex TV the University, of Ghana music, because because the things like sometimes he says on there, it's really educative. Sometimes maybe somebody might not find it entertaining, but he educates, and teaches people a lot about what is going on in the music industry, like how you are doing, and that's why I'll give you kudos for that too, for trying to study the music industry from afar and see the loopholes and ups and downs in there. So basically, we decided to reshuffle the movement a bit, and yes, it's looking good. We've even been doing, we've been working on this.
Oh, what's going on? Okay, so reception is playing up, but that's okay. I will use this
direction of Shatta movement, and it's looking good now. I know everybody's happy now about it too. People are sending me messages,
Yeah, it was quite exciting. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, okay. So what are we to expect from this new manager? You said that Sami Flex had his plate full with other things. He's a family man, he's got his own personal agenda, and then he has to manage a whole Shatta movement, which obviously is not child's play. But with the new manager, is he sort of more of, he's got time on his hands to look after you and everything concerning you more? Or it's just maybe what he has to offer in terms of capabilities and just strength in general?
Time. Yes, I would say time. Time is one, and two, the business. I'm more serious when it comes to my business. So I need someone to always be on the road, to always reply, my mails, to always make sure, we are, making promoters feel welcomed. We are making, the fans also feel like, they have a place to go when they want to call on Shatta Wale. And this type is more of, our next reach into the international market. Shatta is a dancehall artist, and this my manager has been with me from day one. Actually, we started Shatta movement together. And he was yes. So he's been there. Joyd has been there for from day one since I rebranded, and due to one or two and some few ups and downs, we had to part ways. But I am the type of person that I don't harbor things in my heart. I look at people that have the qualities and not the problems. So we've been together now for the past 4 years, and I think it's looking good. So I told him, we need to schedule the Shatta movement blueprints and show to the people that this is what we do best, and this is the time that I want to really open my wings and fly to the world and let the world understand the type of music I really do. I love dancehall music. Because I grew up in London a bit too, so most of my mates too are like dancehall people. You guys like dancehall, Jamaican.
We love dancehall. We love it.
Yeah, so I have that blood in me. So I just said, why don't we have him on board so Sami Flex can also be taking care of things happening around in Ghana. So we can have Joyd also managing both ways. Ghana international stuff. So it's a good look for me, and I'm happy he's taking that mantle, because I want him to really show the world what we started doing, why people love Shatta Wale. We were able to amass some great fan base on the streets before I came into the mainstream, and it was crazy. So it's a good look, and people should just watch out for the changes and how positive it's going to be. It's going to be a beautiful day.
It speaks really well of you as a general overseer. Obviously, as an artist, you are generally overseeing your craft and everything that concerns you. So I'm glad that you've had that initiative to put maybe this person here, know everybody's capability.
Okay, so that's snippets of the interview between Ohima Asante and then Shatta Wale, guys. You heard it for yourself. Reshuffling. Let's look at the reshuffle note that was released from the camp of Shatta Wale. Now, the new manager is Mr. Joyd Abdelasika. He's the general manager in charge of booking and request. All right, let's go to the far left. All right, Mr. Samuel Atiobiba Sami Flex is now the media and public relations manager. Mawena Mrs. Gifty Nkrumah is board or road manager, sorry. And then Mr. Daniel Kwesi Pingbi, all right, known as Dan, is personal assistant to the artist. And then Mr. Solomon Ashong Salash is the regional coordinating merchandising. And then Mr. Kester Ashong Tay and Mr. Stanley Date, known as Natty Boy and Pac, all right, are the music production team. All right, interesting reshuffling in the space of Shatta Wale's team. Now, the question being asked on the waves is that, is it a way to indirectly lay off Sami Flex from PR or from artist manager, to then now current PR? These are questions that have been asked. And I know my Niger people are watching from afar with their bombastic side eye. Now, in the brief interview you watched between Shatta Wale and my niece, you saw that he responded categorically that there were loads of work. Sami Flex, my senior bro Sami Flex, or my senior senior industry boss, let me put it in that way, Sami Flex was, occupying, and as such, it did not help, loads of work which Sami was doing alone. So Shatta Wale thought it as much to bring on board other people to take off the load from Sami Flex. This is the news. But other concerns and other news that are going on is that this is how Shatta Wale lays you off. Gradually, you lose your, the ranking order, you lose it bit by bit. and then before you know, you are pushed out. Are people sensing the fact that there is a rift between Shatta and Sammy? Question for the gods. Or Sammy was a media practitioner, from the days of Xylophone, record label, which was doing well until another defunct company of them, lost its weight and then it's nowhere to be found. Precisely Men's Gold. Well, Sammy has been in the media space for a long while, so that is basically his line of expertise. All right, when we mention or when we talk about our entertainment space. What do you think is a brief, precise, and concise narrative? Is Sami Flex gradually being laid off from Shatta Wale's team? All right, or this position of PR, all right, or PR relations or public relations is a perfect fit for Sami Flex. I have shared with you the team and I've given you a video to back up my, fact today. And you know how I do it here. I try as much to involve the audience and to involve you. All right. Is this the right call? Or Shatta Wale is doing the needful. He's done it to Bulldog and he's doing it to Sami Flex, as people are saying. Well, it's a slippery slope kind of issue to discuss. But guys, let's look into it. I'm leaving the rest to you today. I don't want to prolong this because it's a delicate issue. Yeah, all right, to discuss. We don't know what's going on, but we can only preempt. People are gossiping. People are adding their opinions. Add yours to this video. All right, my name has always been Oluwatij Emeka Imaswen Follow Green, guys. Expect a second exclusive this evening. All right, shout outs to everybody. Before I go, like I always say, if this is your first time, all right, note that this is a Pan-African channel. I do not say things in relation to where I come from. It's an unbiased, aura we are pushing here, an unbiased content we are pushing here. So if you are with a Pan-African mindset and you love what I'm doing here, subscribe to this channel, join the family. Like I always say, you are not going to be deducted any money for subscribing. It's just to show love and appreciation to the work I am putting in here. I'll be coming your way with more. But until then, you know how I sign out of here. I salute you and peace out.
Get ready, brace up for spunky new exclusive right here on this channel with Pan-African content, editorials, TJ's Kitchen, music video dissection, interviews, live session, movie breakdown, music, and more right here on this channel.